welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning viewer, if you're a new viewer, welcome to Yarn Twiddling. This is number 27. My name is Lynn. I am the dyer behind Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. Lots to tell you. It's been about 3 weeks. I did get that crud, whatever we had going on. I got it again in the middle of May, and it has been sinus and lung fun. I'm still coughing. So today I am wearing my ranunculus with my Tolsta tee underneath. I am so excited. Let me show you what this looks like. This is the ranunculus. Obviously, I did not make it to be a cropped top. Nobody wants to see that. And the Tolsta tee, both of these are knit out of I can't remember what the other number's on. I'll put it up here. So the ranunculus and the Tolsta tee underneath. I did not want my bra straps showing because I am going to wear this to church. It's very comfortable, very lightweight. It is about 85 degrees outside. It's probably 75 here in the house. I'm at a very comfortable temperature here talking to you. Okay, I have lots of things that I have started. I do have a finish I wanted to show you. And I did put this up on the Instagram, and a couple of you had asked me, what pattern is that? This is called the Baby Surprise Jacket. It is by Elizabeth Zimmerman. I believe it is a paid pattern. You have to go to her website to find it. The beauty of this is that it is knit all in one piece, and then you fold it, and there's 2 seams. You seam here up at the top, and you seam here, and that's it, you guys. It couldn't be easier. I did put the buttons on as if this was for a little girl, so I hope this is the right way. I think it is. I just repurposed some buttons that I had found at a yard sale. So this is a baby surprise jacket. I knit it out of some Knit Picks worsted that I had in my stash. Took about 2 balls of yarn, and this is going to go to the pregnancy center here in town. Something that I always do when I gift things is I put a little bit of the ball band on. So this just says, you know, what the content is. Oh, let's hope that doesn't blow out. 100% acrylic, how to wash it, how to dry it. And then the other thing I put on is a little prayer card. And I got these from Knit, Pray, Share, Lisa Hennessy. She has these little cards. You just print them out on cardstock. There's a little prayer on here. And this has been prayed over, so I haven't really finished anything else. I have started a whole ton, and I'm going to put those here. This is a Musselburgh hat by Isolde Teague, all hand-dyed yarn, of course. This is the Empower People cowl by Casapinka, which is a free pattern over on Ravelry. I'm still working on my mitered squares blanket. I kind of didn't do it for a few months, and I'm back at it. This is a scrappy project. And of course, I'm still working on our daughter's Minecraft blanket. 67 out of 121 squares are finished, and I try to work on this every night. Okay, some shop updates. I have done a little bit of dyeing, even though I've been coughing up toenails and whatever else. Some of you have seen this. This is the Cactus Wren set, bird set. So I have the Cactus Wren still in stock. A new one that some of you have seen. Remember how Taylor Swift did her Eras tour? Well, this is all just a bunch of speckles. So I call it In My Confetti Era. Isn't that cute? This is on Ceramic Sock, but I do have some other bases available on my website. And a new thing that I have, I don't know how many of you listen to heavy metal or rock and roll music, but there's a song by Godsmack called Red, White, and Blue. So I did yarn set. This is 2 skeins, 50-gram skeins, so 100 grams total. One is blue and white and one is red and white. And this is called Red, White, and Blue. I Still Stand By You. These will be in the shop later today. So I only have 6 of these, so you might want to grab these now. Some of you know that I have been doing a Patriot collection where I do 250 grams of yarn, 13 little mini skeins, and they're variegated. They go all the way from red to blue, I guess. And those have sold really well. I did not dye any this year, but I still have a few of those left in the shop. They are in the last chance section. Okay, what am I reading? I don't read very often. I do not like to read on a Kindle. I don't like to read on a screen. I'm old school. I like to have things printed out, and I like a physical book. I picked up this book, I don't know where, probably some yard sale or in one of those little free libraries. This was written in 1983, so before some of you were born. This is called Ellis Island, and it's by Fred Mustard Stewart, who wrote a book called Century. It's a historical novel. I do like historical fiction, and it talks about a few different families and people who came across through Ellis Island in the early part of the 1900s, the 20th century. For those of you who don't know, my grandparents came over through Ellis Island on my mother's side. My Papu came over in 1920, and I believe Yaya came over in 23 with her brother, and then the two married. So this is a nice historical novel that tells about the people who came over, the hardships that they had to endure, and so far I'm about 1/4 of the way through. There's been some bad words, no sex, no drugs as far as I can tell, and so that's the kind of book I like. I have romance here at home. I don't need to read about it. And I know how to cuss. I don't need to read all of that. I don't do the drugs. I'm not into all of that. So anyhow, Ellis Island, historical novel. So far I give it about 4 out of 5 stars. The one thing I don't like is that the print is so small that when I read in bed with a flashlight as my husband sleeps, and I have to put on my full strength super readers to read that because it's a little small print. That's all I have for you today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you that comes to spend time with me. And if you have any questions, please either email me at chickenladyfiberarts@gmail.com or just leave a question for me down below. I would love to chat with you the next time that I podcast, which might be in 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, make it a great day. God bless each and every one of you, and happy Pentecost. Bye-bye.